have to really begin to go into the nitty-gritty of what health in nature means, because that has been what had propelled me as a person. For more than 2 decades, I have been involved with negotiations at the highest level in the United Nations system and global or international system. But what stood out throughout my negotiation period, or periods of times, always is the energy that comes from me. Very powerful, sustainable energy, from morning till night till morning. That was my driving force. In effect, anytime we enter into negotiations that will last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, as the case may be, I already know, even before we start, that I will be one of the few people standing at the end of that meeting. And I mean it. Usually, even in a climate change negotiation, for example, you have more than 20,000 people coming into an arena, 190-something countries represented by the best and the brightest. They want to smash you, they want to take advantage of you. What will help you to cope is the energy you have and the intellect that energy will help you to propel you to negotiate, to at wee hours of the morning to be as strong as you had been when the meeting started. And usually, within 12 hours of people sitting down to talk, to negotiate, to discuss, more than 50% are already out of it because their energy level would have been gone. By the end of the day, 80 to 90%, by second, third day, fourth day, fifth day, you have just a handful of people really knowing what was going on. And that is what I want to bring to you. Why could I have maintained such kind of energy, such kind of knowledge, if not for the type of things I was doing? Some could think that it's natural. No. Maybe a little bit. But all the other things must be what you are doing to yourself. Number one, the type of food you are eating. Exactly the few things you do when you wake up in the morning will set apart how your body will behave that day. Ordinary drinking water first when you get up says how your body will get regulated. The type of food you eat or not eat, because the earlier you eat, the more your body will begin to work and the more your energy may begin to grind. And also something that has happened time and time again. Usually in the afternoon people go for lunch. But after lunch, more than 70% could not function because they have overloaded themselves with food. Those that are really at their very best are those very few that maybe drank tea or green tea or even water. They keep regenerating and going on. But in food, there's something that about food you just have to know, because that is the key to health in nature. It is the type of food you eat that makes the difference. I'll break this thing down to specifics in other videos, but just to give you a general view. If you eat at least 50% of your food in raw form, your energy will keep going on without stopping. Why? Because it contains all the electrolytes. Raw foods give you all the electrolytes. What are these electrolytes? Sodium, which you think that is not in food, is there, and your brain needs sodium to regulate so many other things, even to regulate calcium, to regulate and even potassium, to regulate sodium, and then magnesium to give you, in fact magnesium has more than 50 enzymes it controls. And talking about enzymes, talking about chemicals, your body is actually loaded, packed full of chemicals. What you eat trigger chemicals. What you drink trigger chemicals. Your sleep triggered by chemicals. In other words, your brain works with the spinal cord, and in the spinal cord you have millions of nerve sensors and nerves and sensors that transform information to your brain. So you eat, if what you're eating is activating and triggering insulin, your body will be packed full of fat. If your body is triggering and activating growth hormone, your energy level and muscle development and growth will be very strong. So in effect, the endocrine system is critical in how you look, in how you behave, in how strong you are. And what are in the endocrine system? So much. The pineal gland, the pituitary gland, adrenal gland, all of them release chemicals that shape your body. Pituitary gland gives you growth hormone. Adrenal gland, very powerfully, would activate glands that also, and even one gland alone can trigger a series of hormones or chemicals that will set chain reaction in your body. So in effect, if you eat a lot of cooked food, what you will trigger will be very minimal because the nutrient density of those foods are very low. So for more than 2 decades, and something else that I want you to know is that they had said by really science that we need 8 hours of sleep. That is true. But if you are going to achieve anything at all in life, there is no way you can sleep 8 hours. Because 8 hours actually means 1/3 of your entire life. You are sleeping. That is impossible to do that. In the system I have operated, where you'll be sitting down, speaking on behalf of different groups. In my own case, I was speaking on behalf of more than 133 countries. If you add China, it will be 134. And we call ourselves, or the body is a G77 group of 77 representing developing countries. You have to have informal meetings, you have to have other meetings prior to the major meeting. And in the major meeting, you will be the one to speak first on their behalf before they will now endorse what you say. And you will be sitting there all morning, all afternoon, all night. If your energy is deep, you are gone. You cannot be part of that meeting. And you cannot fully represent them. And also, as you're doing that, you're representing your own country. And even when you're representing your own country, since you come from Africa, leading the developing world, you represent Africa. So how do you pack your energy and make sure that you remain tough all the day? And that your bosses who are getting information on what you are doing must get positive vibes. That by the time you come back, they are very happy with you and what you are doing. Now, we can then begin to break it. I've just talked about raw food. So even if they tell you that food is about culture, then it's true. But there is no culture without vegetables. There's no one without fruits. Engage 50% or more of your feeding from there. Then you can go to all other cooked foods, then you'll be alright. Again, sometimes you don't need to eat. Because the more you prolong the time you eat, the more your body can activate growth hormone. And the more your body will reach to the point where you have an incredible array of hormones that will enable you to do a lot more. Example, you get up in the morning, I'll show you simple 5-minute exercises I was doing. Once you do that, that will cover you for the next 24 hours. So it is not necessary that you will get up and do 1 hour exercise. No, 5 minutes will be enough, but what type of exercise you do in that 5 minutes? You center it to trigger in those areas that will produce hormones that will sustain you for a very long period. This is the key. When you trigger hormones out of exercise you do, when you eat to trigger the type of hormones that your body enabling and sustaining, then you are on the right track. What you drink and what you do not eat would now put all these things together. Because you can do all this right and then drink sweetened beverages. That will automatically undercut everything you have done in the day. I did it for more than 20 years. And even at this stage, where I am 65 years, I am still working at the pace of more than 20 hours a day. Because there is no way I could produce the books I'm working on now, just like my Facebook, Bion, that deals with bacteria and the impact it has on your body. For you to sit down and do it, you have to put in long hours. And I'm still doing it at this stage. That what I have done even when I was younger. So this is what I'm shaping in what we do for so many months and so many years. Because I will now begin to break down for you exactly what I did to propel me to reach this stage. That to maintain all day long to 24/7 energy. Sustainable and never dipping in 1 second. And lastly, they did tell us that if you reach certain age, you cannot build muscle again. Not true. There are so many things that have been cancelled by new science. Truly, you can develop no matter your age, no matter the stage you reach. Number key thing is the food you eat. Also make sure that your visceral fat do not explode. That is completely contained. And that the percentage of your fat, visceral fat and other fats, to your body must be at low age. In fact, it should be as one digital, 9%, 7%, and 5%. Of course, for women, it could be not less than 10%. But generally, you make sure that it goes down because visceral fat has more than 100 diseases. And if you eat food that is very bad, it will trigger the walls of your intestine and you begin to accumulate chemicals that will expose you again to more than 32 cancers and so many other illnesses. So we will deal with all these things. But now I seriously appreciate that we'll go one bit by bit and we'll start the first one after this. This is an overview of what we're going to do. Thank you.